Good, sticky, muggy, uncomfortable, cloudy Thursday to everyone for GardenStateWeather.com and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, providing superior forecasting for the northern mid-Atlantic region 24 hours a day. I'm forecaster Robert Smith with the daily video forecast discussion for this Thursday, the 28th of May, 2015. Lots of residual low-level moisture in place with low clouds and some fog across the region this morning as you step your way out the door, and temperatures that are unseasonably mild that didn't drop off too much from last night's precipitable water and thunderstorms that just collapsed as they approached the New York City metropolitan area as expected yesterday. But the air mass is supersaturated in the lower levels, and temperatures this morning are starting out where we should be for this time of the afternoon, in the upper 60s to low and mid 70s across the region, and temperatures are going to still climb as the clouds begin to break up. They're already beginning to break up across central and southern New Jersey, interior sections of Long Island, northeastern New Jersey's New York metropolitan area, down through the I-95 corridor, southeastern Pennsylvania. It's muggy. We've got temperatures in the upper 60s and lower 70s, and dew points too in the upper 60s to around 70, making the air completely saturated with cloudy skies. So we had some server problems last night in-house here at the Weather Center, and we also had a phone that cracked the screen, so that's a little bit problematic. And this morning, even the coffee maker machine is having a malfunction. Oh boy, that's how we start the day. Anyway, at the early hour this morning, we have a disturbance moving rapidly through the Great Lakes into western New York and Ohio this morning. This is the leading edge of a cold front, believe it or not, and the cold front will probably make it through the area during the afternoon and evening hours, igniting more showers and thunderstorms scattered about the region. Some of these storms will contain very heavy rain, strong gusty winds, and some lightning, as we saw yesterday, but they collapsed yesterday as they approached the coastal waters, and some areas received over an inch of rain in eastern Pennsylvania, where areas in northern New Jersey and central and southern New Jersey received very little. Precipitation amounts for the last 24 hours. We saw the thunderstorms move through the region last night in the mid to late afternoon hours. Notice how the New York City metropolitan area, and most of Long Island too, excepting for interior Connecticut, the coastlines of New Jersey, had very little, if any, precipitation yesterday as a result of these thunderstorms and line dying down. If we moved back into Pennsylvania, we had amounts of a quarter of an inch, 33/100ths of an inch, and even some heavier amounts of over an inch of rain as the thunderstorms moved through the region and then collapsed as they approached the coast. And if you were thinking that today would be less muggy than yesterday, well, that's not true. Temperature dew points are in the upper 60s and already approaching 70 in the Philadelphia metropolitan area. It's another sticky, humid day. And the morning pass of the visible satellite imagery this morning shows lots of cloud cover around the region, some breaks in the clearing across interior northwestern New Jersey and also around central and southern New Jersey, excepting the immediate coast and over the New York City metropolitan area and Philadelphia, where it's generally cloudy. Look at this. This is quite a lot of moisture stuck in the atmosphere on the water vapor channel this morning, and this is at the highest levels where the satellites are registering, but we've got a supersaturated air mass in place. Again, today will be another day which is going to feature some showers and thunderstorms, so probably going to be mostly towards the north and east during today, and probably not as even widespread as they were yesterday across Pennsylvania, but we'll be monitoring this throughout the morning and afternoon hours as well. Storm Prediction Center has our area at a marginal risk of thunderstorms today across northeastern and northwestern New Jersey into the Pocono region, and a slight enhancement over southern New England into Maine and northern New England as well. And this is because the area of low pressure associated with this vortex will be moving further to the north, dragging the cold front through the region this afternoon and evening. On the south flank of this, we could have instability, and that instability will lead to isolated showers and thunderstorms, more widely scattered in this region here, and more pronounced over this region in yellow. Morning surface chart from WeatherRoanoke.com and Digital Atmosphere Software shows the cold front approaching the Ohio River Valley and western Pennsylvania this morning. This front's going to sweep through during the afternoon hours, but as we lose the cloud cover this morning, sunshine will reign, humidity will reign, CAPE values will rise, and instability as well, and therefore the chance of showers and thunderstorms even less than yesterday, but still in the forecast for this afternoon. We don't have any airport delays this morning. That's good news, but we do have some small craft advisories from western Long Island Sound all the way out to the Cape here, and these will be until 6 p.m. this evening for southwest winds at 15 knots, gust up to 25 knots, and seas basically 3 to 5 feet. Once again, with relative humidity values being what they are, breezy southwesterly winds, very little moisture, guess what? Your pollen. Ugh, terrible. Still high today, tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. And this is from grass. We're not faring much better with trees either. The pollen will continue to broadcast through the air on the high values and high side right through Sunday. As far as the ultraviolet radiational index goes, it's going to be on the high side today, tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. Remember, your skin can burn without any protection on it within 15 minutes. And again, most of yesterday's storm reports were due to wind damage here in northwestern New Jersey, mostly south and west of Philadelphia, and over just south and east of Harrisburg, and then the line of showers and thunderstorms that moved through Connecticut and Massachusetts also produced quite a lot of wind damage with downed trees and some power lines as well. It's a soupy-doopy morning on the aviational weather deck. We have limited IFR, and MVFR across the region. We even have VFR from central and southern New Jersey and the coastline this morning. Now, the patchy fog and haze will continue throughout this region in southeastern Pennsylvania through about early morning, 8, 9 o'clock this morning. The Delaware River Valley coastal sites also, Philadelphia, Trenton, Millville, Atlantic City. Now, intermediate impacts, primarily MVFR, except at Trenton, though through this time as well. After sunrise, the wind should settle in from the southwest, and there will be an isolated shower between 12 and 15 Z, but coverage too limited to mention in the terminals this morning. We don't really see much going on the Dopplers either. Cold front expected to approach the region during this afternoon. Ahead of the front, isolated to scattered thunderstorms. So most of the showers and thunderstorms will stay north of the terminals during this afternoon. With that cold front coming through, the exact timing of the front and thus the wind shift to the northwest side, relatively high confidence it arrives around Reading and Allentown at 21 Z this afternoon, considerably less that it passes through other sites until this evening. So, basically, given this overall pattern, the arrival in the Delaware River Valley seems likely between 8 o'clock tonight and around 11 o'clock, and the coastal sites by midnight. VFR conditions on Friday, isolated showers and thunderstorms possible in western areas around the backside of the ridge there. Friday night, VFR early, then ceilings lowering and visibilities and stratus and fog possible again. Saturday, lowering conditions, possibly early, then becoming VFR during the day. So Saturday looks okay. There'll still be some scattered showers and thunderstorms possible, which may locally reduce the ceilings and visibilities. Gusty southwest winds at around 20 knots. Saturday night and through Monday, an extended period of MVFR and IFR conditions possible again. Chance of rain each day. Best potential for thunderstorms is going to be on Sunday. Got a busy forecast. 71 degrees right now outside of Newark. Dew point 67. Sticky. Relative humidity 87%. Wind is out of the southwest at about 8. Overcast conditions at 800 feet. And it's foggy out there, and low clouds this morning. Gusty winds this afternoon. A brief shower or thunderstorm possible through the area. Again, we'll be monitoring that. Philadelphia, 71, soupy, dew point 67, humidity 87%, overcast, visibilities at 8, southwest winds at 3. Again, we'll be monitoring for isolated to scattered shower or thunderstorm during the afternoon. High resolution rapid refresh model says we're going to play the game like this today. Skies are going to become partly sunny again, and the humidity is going to be on the high side, instability is going to increase, and then scattered showers and thunderstorms, isolated, more scattered across the region. Any differential heating or boundaries that lie ahead of the frontal boundary will ignite the lifting of the air and hence the shower and thunderstorm, but they'll be more widely scattered and popcorn-like, but have to include them in the forecast because this is what the latest guidance is suggesting. The front passes to the south, skies begin to clear out a little bit early tomorrow morning. Could have some residual fog and low clouds around the coastal regions, extending further inland tomorrow morning before sunrise. And tomorrow looks like a pretty good day overall, a lot drier than it was during the last 48 hours. Scattered clouds mixing out for sunshine. And then the onshore flow begins on Saturday with a northeast to east fetch, and that brings low clouds and drizzle back into the forecast for early Saturday morning. And it looks like Saturday is going to break out into a partly sunny day. And here comes the next frontal system to our west. This will be approaching with a better chance of showers and thunderstorms on Sunday. GFS maps into motion for Saturday afternoon and Saturday evening. The cold front will be I guess it's time to call it quits. Today is one of those days where nothing's working, and we can see that. For everything live, it's Garden State Weather, gardenstateweather.blogspot.com, Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. We'll be back in video form tomorrow.